Morning, everyone. Chazak Baruch. Welcome to everyone for making the minyan. Chazak Baruch. So we're continuing along in Siman Chavav of Rabbi Shalom Asas Shemes umagen Chelek Daled. And here's a question that we hope doesn't happen often, but just the learning from it. So the question is, if a person is an Avi Haben, let's say he has a child, Baruch Hashem, and it's the son's Brit Mila, but this person is also in the middle of a Shiva for, let's say, a parent, and now he has the Brit Mila of his son that week during the Shiva. So how does he act with regards to dressing the Shabbat clothes, etc.? So Rabbi Shalom Asas says that in general, when a person is a Baal Habrit, he's a father in the case of the son's Brit Mila, it's like a Yom Tov for him, a personal Yom Tov. And on that personal Yom Tov, he should wear Shabbat clothes and wear leather shoes. And even in this type of situation where it's during the Shiva, that's how one should be, wearing Shabbat clothes, wearing even leather shoes, which an Avel doesn't wear, and even saying the bracha of Shechiyanu, which is a bracha of happiness, even that should be said. And he brings down that this happened in Meknes. He quotes a story from there. He says it even happened in Iraq, and he brings different poskim. And there was a story which, unfortunately, I think was a little bit common, maybe more common, where, God forbid, ladies passed away during childbirth. So they passed away during childbirth. They had a living baby boy, and then there's a Brit Mila 8 days later. Or he said there was even a case where the lady gave birth, and then she was still alive but struggling, and then the lady passed, and the next day was the Brit. And this case was in Iraq with the Zivchet Tzedek, which was the rabbi of the Ben Ish Chai, and he told him to pray at home as an Avel, prays at home with the minyan at home, and then put on Shabbat clothes and go to do the Brit Milah of your son, and then go back to the Shiva house. And because this it's a personal day of Yom Tov overrides your personal day of Shiva. Whereas if, let's say, it's Tisha B'Av, let's say Tisha B'Av is the national day of mourning, a person has a son's Brit Milah on Tisha B'Av. On that day, you go in regular clothes. You don't go in Shabbat clothes necessarily, and you don't wear leather shoes, and you have to do the Brit that day, but you're like a regular person. And why is that? Because it's a national day of mourning. And a national day of mourning overrides your personal day of Simcha. So to this, Rabbi Avad Yosef argues, and he brings down Rabbi Avad Yosef's opinion that he says that it's called halacha velo lemaaseh. There's halacha, what's the law? And lemaaseh means, now what are we practically going to do? Generally, it's together. That's the halacha, that's what we're practically going to do. But there's some times where it's called halacha velo lemaaseh, meaning Rabbi Avad Yosef says, yes, Rabbi Shalom Asas, that is technically the halacha where you should get dressed up in the Shabbat clothes, etc. If a person is sitting Shiva and he also has a Brit Milah of his son. But not lemaaseh, that technically, but he said we shouldn't do it because he was worried about zilazul of the of Elut. He was worried that a person's back in his Shabbat clothes and his regular clothes, he's going to lose himself and be too much into the Simcha, even though he's in a time of Avelut. He didn't want it to spread, that it could be kind of too much Simcha. So Rabbi Yosef ruled to kind of be in your regular clothes and to attend, even to get up from the Shiva house and attend, that there's no question about, but how to act. So Rabbi Yosef was strict on it. Rabbi Shalom Asas was call it lenient in that situation. Again, God forbid we shouldn't know of these situations, but that's kind of it's today's halacha, what to do in such a case. Okay, that's that for today. Minchat tonight at 4:45. Have a good day, everyone.